pero estés donde estés, nunca voy a olvidarte. Hola, yo soy José Guadalupe Esparza y para toda mi raza trabajadora soy Lupe y estoy aquí para darte un mensaje muy importante. Yo sé que tú tienes un sueño y muchas ganas de cumplirlo. Tal vez buscas un mejor futuro para tu familia, educación, una casa, un coche o, ¿por qué no? A lo mejor quieres emprender tu propio negocio. Bueno, pues quiero platicarte que los sueños y las metas se pueden cumplir. No es fácil, pero si te preparas con las herramientas adecuadas, puedes llegar a ser el mejor. Ahí se oye bien, ingeniero. Perfecto. Pon mucha atención al siguiente video que te mostrará las técnicas adecuadas y algunos trucos para trabajo de framing o armado de estructuras. Tú puedes hacerla. Hazla en grande.
Framing is the core of construction, whether it's a renovation or a new house. It's a job that has to be done right, and if not, mistakes can become expensive and time-consuming to correct. The purpose of this video is to help you avoid mistakes and frame a home correctly according to the latest building codes. For framing, you'll need a variety of tools. Measuring and layout are crucial in framing, and you have to be accurate. First, you'll want a tape measure like the FatMax 25-foot design with several useful features and benefits. An improved hook on the end has a moving tip to provide for the metal thickness and gives you accurate inside and outside measurements. A blue armor coat on the first 6 inches of the measuring blade eliminates break when you're measuring and extends durability. You can extend it all the way and it won't bend or break. A speed square is invaluable in helping ensure that joints are tight and the overall shape is true and square. This multi-purpose design can also be used for special angle measurements and cuts. Keeping things at true horizontal and vertical will be easy with the right level. This FatMax 24-inch level is a good choice. It also has shock absorber end caps for durability. A torpedo level is handiest when you're working in tight quarters. This model has a built-in angle gauge and a larger center bubble. You'll also be cutting a variety of things where a fixed blade utility knife will be a must in your tool belt. A handy feature for this one is the blade storage inside the tool. And for the different types of fastening, in addition to nailer work, you'll need a framing hammer in your tool belt as well. A framing nailer is an absolute must for a framer, and you can select from 4 different fastener types to meet your needs: coil, paper tape, plastic, and our preference, wire weld. Nail collation is what makes each of these unique, and you should refer to your local building codes to ensure that you meet standards. But most importantly, it's about selecting the tool that feels best to you. We prefer the wire weld because it gives the stick nails more rigidity and resistance to damp environments. Before choosing a nail, check your local building codes to be sure your preferred fastener is acceptable. The latest innovation in nailer technology is the metal connector nailer. This tool can save you hours of time each job because it places the tip of the nail directly into the metal connector. When you work on house wrap, the Bostitch cap stapler drives a fastener through an orange disc to provide increased holding power. This tool can really speed things up and can provide better holding power for house wrap, foam board, and even tar paper. An impact nailer like this one is great for nailing metal connectors, joist hangers, and hurricane straps in hard-to-reach areas. Another fastening tool that is a must for framing is the hammer tacker. It's perfect for attaching any kind of paper, like insulation. One impact, one staple in place. To power the tools, you'll most likely want a stack tank air compressor, equipped with the proper hoses and fittings so that you can use several tools at once. When buying any pneumatic tool, reliability and durability are most important. Look for brands that back their products with strong manufacturer warranties. If you're in charge of a job, you'll need to know at the beginning how much it'll cost. For example, how much lumber, drywall, or insulation you will need. This is why it's important to know how to estimate a job so you can make a profit.
Cuando vamos a realizar un trabajo de construcción, ya sea de roofing, de framing, de siding o cualquier trabajo relacionado con la industria de la construcción, es muy importante saber cómo estimamos, ya que si no lo hacemos vamos a perder mucho dinero. Hay muchas formas de hacerlo. Podemos ir a un community college, podemos usar libros, podemos tomar cursos en línea en internet o simplemente podemos acercarnos a la asociación de contratistas más cercana a nuestra localidad. Si no sabemos cómo hacer un estimado correctamente, yo les aconsejo que lleven el proyecto o los planos que tengamos y lo llevemos a un distribuidor de materiales para que ellos nos ayuden a realizar nuestro estimado.
What is a building code? These are rules that specify the minimum acceptable levels of safety for buildings and non-building structures. They protect public health and safety, and codes vary in different parts of the country. They are the law.
Es importante recordar que tenemos que seguir los códigos de construcción. Estos varían por región, por estado o inclusive por ciudades. Para consultar los códigos podemos acudir a los inspectores, podemos acudir también a los ingenieros o podemos acudir a guías como esta que nos van a servir para despejar todas nuestras dudas.
Smart builders take advantage of code reports like the example of the fastener guide you'll see here to make the process go smoother. The International Code Council website has the latest information at www.iccsafe.org or www.iapmo.org and www.bostitch.com as another good resource. Also check the resources section of this DVD for even more information. You'll find helpful website addresses, a copy of our fastener guide, a pocket translator, a list of hurricane building codes, a pneumatic tool safety video, and estimating resources. The job only pays once, so do it right the first time. Throughout this video, look for this symbol to point more safety tips along the way. We can never stress it enough. Safety is key on every work site, and accidents can be prevented if you work smart. When it comes to safety gear, you should always start with a good pair of safety glasses to protect your eyes, and a good hard hat to shield your head. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, more than 1 million workers suffer back injuries each year, and back injuries account for 20% of all workplace injuries or illnesses. Protect your back. Don't lift lumber like this, but like this, using your legs to make the lift smooth. To work safely on a ladder, follow the manufacturer's directions on the ladder and be sure the feet are resting securely on the floor. Another tip for any job, be alert and know where your coworkers are within the task, regardless of what you're doing. Nailing like this on the opposite side of a wall with a coworker is never acceptable. When you're working with pneumatic tools, never walk around with the trigger pulled and never point it toward yourself or anyone else. And don't forget to always read the owner's manual for all your tools. There's a lot of information in there, including safety and proper tool use. This is by no means an all-inclusive list of safety tips, but for a complete pneumatic tool safety video, refer to the appendix on this DVD and on our website at www.bostitch.com. It's also important to know the two trigger styles you'll see on your nailer because there is a difference. The gray on trigger is a sequential trigger, which means that you push it into the wood, pull the trigger, and it fires once. Some tools, like the metal connector tool, has only this type of trigger. The black one, which is called a bump fire trigger, is for driving more nails in repetition, like when you're using a coil of fasteners.